Says we're live. It's doing its.
Hello, everyone. Hey, Blaine. Welcome. Hey, Jimmy, Spencer, David Z. Perkins, Pam Hyatt, William Smith. Yes, David C. Perkins. Hello, John Boy.
Yeah, John Boy.
uh, we'll see how well people know the Waltons, or may not. Who knows?
How's everybody doing this evening?
Hope everybody fared all right from the weather last night. We did. We had no problems, thank goodness.
Yeah, I know, but some other people didn't. And
Yeah.
there's trees on houses. And...
Yeah, they had one tornado in the state. And they had areas in a 3 and a 5. And the areas that were in the 5 didn't have anything. And the area that was in a 3 did.
Hey, John Esper. He says, good evening from a very rainy, chilly Columbus, Ohio. We have lots of flooding up here. Oh, wow.
Yeah, I heard that. They had
William says, hound dog tired and lazy. Wow. Well, get some rest.
And lazy.
Yeah. Well, when you run out of energy, that's what you feel like.
Yep. So.
How's everyone's week going? Otherwise?
Gotta wait a little bit before I say with next week. But
he says I can't. Y'all are doing trivia. John says I won't have to travel anywhere to see the eclipse next week. I'll just have to look at my door.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. Blaine says I'm tired as well. Fishing will wear you out.
Yes, it does. It sure does. I can account for that. Whoa.
William says 770 miles on 3 hours sleep. Oh my gosh.
That's rough.
Oh man. 3 hours sleep. No wonder you're tired. Goodness. That's a lot. Traveling, just a little sleep. I don't see how you do it.
I don't either. Yeah, so this will be an interesting one. And then Spaceman Dudley posted in the comments from the last live a couple suggestions, which I put in the wheel. So if those come up, I'll explain it.
Blaine says we are just under 10 days till our cruise, so trying to get honey-do list knocked out. Oh yeah, that's coming up.
Yeah,
really
just
fast.
Under 10 days, and I think with Amber, it's more like just under 8 days, so she knows, so she can be ready.
William says woke up at 1:09 this morning and couldn't go back to sleep. Oh man, that is rough.
I was woken up at midnight by thunder, and it was still rumbling.
Yeah, we had some rain overnight, so some storms.
Yep.
William says I'm gonna copy Lorna. If I miss one, it's her fault. There you go.
Oh, good grief.
Oh my.
That's how to pass the buck there.
Yeah.
I don't know if Jeff is going to be on here tonight because he said there's more people in the RV park where he's at, so the Wi-Fi may be shot.
Yeah. He does have that trouble when they get busy over there.
Yeah. We were on with him fishing yesterday, and he was cutting out towards the end, and I bet that was probably the biggest reason.
Oh.
So
John says they're talking about rain mixing with snow tonight. It was 75 degrees here yesterday.
Yep, I saw that.
Hey, Tana.
Hey, Tana.
How are you?
And the upper ridges of the Smokies are supposed to get snow tonight.
Hey, Dennis Jackson.
Hey, Dennis.
Says hello, everybody. We just
Teresa.
got home.
I'm sure you fared all right, Dennis. I know Jeff had called you yesterday with the bad weather. Oh, speaking of which. Oh.
Tana says, doing okay, thank you. Oh, Jeff says, I'm here. I was blowing heads off.
Yeah, I know what that means.
David says it was summer yesterday and winter today. Regular Kentucky week.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know. It's chilly.
Oh
It's
my
getting
gosh.
chilly here and it's windy.
Yeah. Yesterday we had our highest pollen in
Ugh.
decades, probably.
Oh, we've had 3 high days, and my sinuses. If I sound kind of nasally or whatever, I'm sorry, but this pollen is just getting to me. In allergies. Hike with Mike. Hey, mountain folks, how did the storms impact you guys? We had a tornado watch most of the day today, but we survived. Yeah, we did okay. I'm glad you did too.
It's strange because they didn't have us in the tornado watch, yet an area that had the tornado didn't have the tornado watch, which was strange. Yeah, it is.
Blaine says,
terrible.
Yes, I was doing that earlier.
Yeah, Jeff, I think that issue that I was having with the Horizon Worlds, I think I looked it up. I'm probably going to have to uninstall it and reinstall it. So,
hey, Gary with 2 R's. He says, good evening, everyone.
Yeah, welcome. Yeah, the pollen 2 days ago, they said, was the highest we had since 1998. Yesterday's pollen was 2,000 higher. So I don't know how far back they had to go for that one.
It's been crazy.
Yeah.
I've just been hit with it big time this year.
I don't think we had any pollen this morning, though.
Yeah, but the level was high.
I didn't see it.
6,900. It says.
Again?
Yeah.
Ugh. So we beat the 2 days ago one.
Jeff says, well, that's crappy if you have to uninstall.
Yeah, well, I'll uninstall it and reinstall it. And hopefully we'll fix it, because that's what
John says, I think Ohio is going to be inside the new tornado alley anymore. Or I don't think. Hike with Mike says, we had tornadoes back in November. The cell phone alarms going off all night. Back then it was stressful, but we survived. But Crystal River got hammered back in November. Oh, okay. Oh, Jeff says it's snowing in the mountains there.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Gary says, hi, Miss T. No changing answers tonight. Blaine says, between the pollen and mosquitoes, I'm shocked I'm not all chewed up.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Jeff says, done shut road down 441 over the mountain.
Because
of
the snow.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, we're going to have to get this thing going here.
We better get it going.
It's that time. So here we go. Walton's Trivia.
Gary says we had a tornado go over here but didn't touch down.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
All right, so let's get this going. First question. What were the names of the parents? A, Jason and Aaron. B, Zeb and Esther. C, John and Olivia. Or D, Ike and Corbeth. I have to make some things easy.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Under the Cover Deb, welcome. There's Lorna.
William's got a copy.
William's got somebody to copy from.
He said he was going to copy her.
Yep. I got a bunch of C's. B and C. Kind of, sort of, maybe, but not true.
Well, I mean, you didn't say which parents.
Well, you're jumping the gun here.
Okay.
So, hang on.
There you go. William caught that one.
Hey, Missy, welcome.
Hey, Missy, we missed you.
Yeah, we did. Good to see you back.
Yeah, good to see you.
Okay. Lauren's laughing. Okay, so the answer to this one is, of course,
C, John and Olivia.
Well, Jeff is like C with question marks? Trick question.
Yeah, that was.
Well.
Good one for pointing that out.
But.
Jeff says, hey, Missy, sorry for your loss.
So you got to patience. You never know. That question may come up with the other ones. Next question. In the opening credits of the first couple of seasons, what was the father bringing home? A, a radio. B, a wash tub. C, a record player. Or D, a cow. This ought to get some interesting answers. The people that know the show versus the people that not sure.
Jeff says, been missing you also, Missy. Yeah, we all have.
Yes, we have. And praying for you. Yeah, we got all over the place answers.
Uh-huh.
So the answer to this one is
A radio.
Yeah, the old time radio that they listen to. So don't have a cow.
Don't have a cow. Well, they did. They did have a cow.
They have a cow, but not that cow. Next question. What was the name of the family cow? A, Elsie. B, Reckless. C, Myrtle. Or D, Chance. John Esper. Hey, I got it right.
Yay. Missy says, thanks, everybody.
Oh, you're welcome.
Jeff says, I won't know nothing about this other than saying goodnight to every living soul. LOL.
Yeah, good night, John Boy.
Blaine's like fresh.
Oh, good grief.
Yeah. The milk was fresh.
Yeah. Make sure everybody answers. Yeah, looks like
William says, I think I'm right.
Well, he's copying Lorna, so the answer to this is
D, Chance.
Yeah.
He says, I know I'm right.
Wasn't Myrtle one of the ladies?
Yeah, I don't know if you have a question.
No, I don't think so.
Myrtle was the goat.
Oh, the goat.
I believe.
Oh, I forgot about the goat. Lorna. No, he didn't.
Oh. Blaine says, I knew I had a chance to get it right. There you go.
Next question. What character was always sleeping with his animals? A, Yancey Tucker. B, John Walton. C, Ike Gotsey. Or D, Zeb Walton.
Jeff says, Blaine, you playing VR tonight? Fred, not so. I was just wondering. Blaine's like, what time, Jeff? Missy's like, gross.
I know.
Jeff says, after this, I guess, Blaine. William says, I'm right again.
Of course, I may end up being tempted to...
Blaine says, I was thinking that, Jeff. Let's do it.
Yeah. I may be tempted. We'll see.
Jeff's like, heck yeah. All right. So, William says, we got y'all on the TV and Lorna's seeing my answers. Oh, okay. Blaine says, Missy must have saw a picture of Jeff. She said, gross. John says, is there a 1-800 number for addiction of VR? Asking for a friend.
Oh,
William says, she's cheating. She says, I didn't even look. Blaine says, John, I've been searching.
So the answer to this one is
A, Yancey Tucker.
And the funny thing with this Yancey name is there's a Caterpillar rental place up the road from us, a couple miles up the road, and it's Yancey's place. So he goes.
He was a character. Wasn't
he was a character.
Blaine says, first step to getting help is admitting you have a problem, so I'm on the right path. Jeff says, I already found a hotline for VR.
Next question. What were the names of the grandparents?
Okay.
A, John and Olivia. B, Boone and Aaron. C. Zeb and Esther, or D. Curtin and Mary Ellen. So now, William Smith, you should have this one right. Easy.
Jeff says, but not a helpline, LOL. William says, went to church with a Yancey.
Oh, weird.
Missy says, Blaine, she's laughing. No, Jeff is a handsome feller. Jeff says, aw, thank you, Missy.
I think everybody knows this answer.
Yep, it's unanimous.
Which is?
C. Zeb and Esther.
Which is correct. Next question. What was the name of the 92-year-old relative that was forced to leave her lifelong home in the mountains so they could build the Blue Ridge Parkway? A. Mamie, B. Amy, C. Emily, or D. Martha Corinne?
Hey, Pam. He says, hey, everyone.
Oh, hey, Pam.
Jeff
welcome.
says, but Tootsie looks better than me. Oh, she's a
cutie. Probably now she got beautified.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
Well, that was yesterday. I think it was yesterday. I just know she got beautified. This one is, you'd have to know the episode.
Yeah. Mike says, I remember the actor who played Grandpa Walton doing Arby's commercials in the 70s.
Oh, wow.
Huh. I don't remember that.
I don't remember that. Good memory.
Yeah, that is
Hey,
good.
Brene, welcome. Very dust. Brene.
I'll have to look that one up.
Yeah.
That's different.
Yes.
Jeff says, Tootsie got beautified, so I might go live tomorrow to let everyone see her since I didn't last night.
There you
go. Yeah. William says someone got shot, but I won't say who.
Yeah.
Jeff says, I might, LOL. Tonda says, I don't know this one.
Yeah, it's a little trickier. So the answer to this one is
D. Martha Corinne.
Yeah. Very old lady. She stood by her ground, but they still end up giving up.
Yeah.
Sheriff wouldn't stop.
Well, that eminent domain kind of thing.
Next question. What's the name of the narrator of the series? A. James Earl, B. Earl Hamner, C. Thomas Cray, or D. John Walton?
William says she was the mother in It's a Wonderful Life.
Oh, that's right. Martha Corinne, she played the mother.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right. Yeah, you are absolutely
Man.
Right. Yep. Also, Grandma was in It's a Wonderful Life.
Yes, she was. She was in a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks, Jeff. Thumbs up, everyone.
Oh, okay. Yeah, thanks. She was also in a, what's her real name?
Who?
Grandma.
Grandma?
Did you put that in there?
No, I don't have her there.
She was in an Andy
Griffith show. That's right.
Episode too. I know Jeff knows that.
Is it Ellen Corbett?
Yeah, Ellen Corby. Ellen Corby was also in an Andy Griffith one. William says, Lorna helped me with this one.
Yeah.
All right. So the answer
is
B. Earl Hamner.
Yep. And the Earl Hamner house does not look like the Waltons' house, but it's a museum though now, apparently.
William says, sold lemon cars. Yes. Yep. She did.
Next question. What was always the price of a pickle at the Godsey store? A, 1 cent. B, nickel. C, dime. Or D, quarter.
Mike says, Grandma Walton always scared me as a child. She was always grouchy.
She always did seem grouchy, yeah.
Oh, yeah, kind of.
And she always called Grandpa, "You old fool."
Old fool, yeah.
You have to think of the time and the era that it was based on.
Mike says her famous line, "You old fool."
Yep.
Yeah.
You old fool. Even after she had the stroke, she still.
Yeah, she did. She did. She still wanted to be on the set and do the Waltons. That was amazing.
Yeah. So the answer to this one is
B. Nickel. John says, I thought she called Grandpa old man.
That too.
Pam says, where did the Waltons' location take place?
I know it's somewhere in the same general area where the Earl Hamner was.
Jeff says, keep Virginia in your prayers. She had it rough yesterday.
Yeah.
Yes, please do. Yeah. Mike says, Ike Gotsey was the nicest character, but his wife was like Grandma Walton.
Next question. Later in the show, when Jim Bob enlisted, what color did he paint his car that he was leaving for Elizabeth? A, grass green, B, canary yellow, C, sky blue, or D, tomato red? I have to make the color sound because it was a specific color.
Uh-huh.
Well, the tomatoes are red for the most part. Unless it's a green tomato.
Well, yeah. You can have green tomatoes. William's like, B, question mark. Pam says, was it filmed in West Virginia or Virginia?
I think it was Virginia.
Jeff says she is doing just a little better today. Been cooking to keep her mind off stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yes, we're continuing to pray for her.
Yep.
And yeah, she just lost one of her best friends, her best friend. Yeah. And so she's having a rough time.
Hey, Misha, welcome. Good seeing you.
Mike says fried green tomatoes. I haven't had those in years. Yummy. Yeah, they are good.
Oh, wow. Misha went to the Waltons Museum in Virginia.
Oh, wow.
Cool.
She says, hey, guys, great trivia. Just popping in to say hi. Well, we're glad you're here. Blaine's like, who's Virginia? Do I know her? Blaine. He says, just kidding. Prayers for Virginia.
Yeah, that's better.
Jeff's like, Blaine.
Yeah. So the answer to this one is
B, canary yellow.
Yep.
Fairy Dust says, although The Waltons was based in Virginia, the entire series was filmed in L.A., Warner Brothers Studios. David says, Virginia, it's the most respected lady on YouTube. Yes.
Yes, very much
so. She is.
Next question. Which Walton child had his or her photo taken professionally in The Matchmaker? A, Marianne. B, Aaron. C, John Boy. Or D, Elizabeth.
Tonda says, continue prayers for you. Also, Missy, I know Easter was hard for you.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. We're praying for you, Missy, as well. And please, everybody else, do the same, if you will. And I know it's just one of those things, but yeah, it's hard. It's very hard. We're with you, Missy. Blaine says, Jeff, we have to pick on her even if she isn't here. Laughter is what she needs right now. It's a good medicine. Yeah, it is.
And while we're talking about prayer, please pray for all those people that were affected by those tornadoes yesterday.
Jeff says, right, Blaine, I know it's just messing with you. Missy says, thanks, Tana.
So the answer to this one is
B, Aaron.
Next question. Which Baldwin lady frequently said, don't you know? A, Miss Emily. B, Miss Aaron. C, Miss Mamie, or D, Miss Sophie? That's one person I haven't seen in a long time on anybody's lives, don't you know?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Tana says, no thanks needed, my friend. Blaine says, you're right, Tana. Each holiday is tough as we look at a missing placemat. Prayers to everyone going through a tough time or loss. Yep. Missy says, God's still good all the time. Yep.
Yes, he is.
Every time. All the time and every time.
Yes.
Absolutely, Missy. William says it was the younger sister.
Yeah, which one?
Jeff says, gonna be cold tomorrow here. Tootsie will be snuggling me with me tonight so she doesn't freeze her.
Jeff!
Better get her a nice warm blankie.
Yeah. Put her Bucky shirt on her. Keep her warm.
Yeah. So the answer
is
A, Miss Emily. John says, make your Tootsie's wearing her Bucky's sweater. Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Jeff says, my body will keep her warm. LOL.
Next question. What disease did Olivia had that forced her to leave the mountain and move to Arizona for it? Mm-hmm. A, shingles. B, cancer. C, tuberculosis. Or D, diphtheria.
Missy says, Jeff, don't let her freeze her Tootsies.
Yeah, really.
Blaine says, it's going to be cold here tomorrow as well. High of 62.
62? I don't think we got to 62
well,
today.
He says high.
Yeah, 62. I know. I don't think we got to 62
What's your low going to be?
We cooled down rapidly.
We did. I know it was so humid and stuff, and now it's...
Yeah.
Cooler.
3 mornings in the 30s here.
Missy says, Blaine, stop it. Jeff says, we don't get out of the 40s tomorrow. Ugh. You're going to have to stay warm.
Yeah.
David says, it's 45 here now, and I got the heat turned up in my home.
Yeah. So the answer to this one is...
C, tuberculosis.
Yep.
She was missing for a while.
Yeah. Next question. Who was Corbeth's sister? A, Sadie Ann. B, Jenny. C, Sally Sue. Or D, Orma Lee.
Blaine says diphtheria sounds like a cousin of diarrhea.
Oh, Blaine.
Blaine says low 45 there tomorrow.
Okay, that's a little bit better. I think this is one of the easier ones again. A lot of people know this one.
Missy's agreeing with David, saying, yes, turn the heat up.
Yeah. No fan tonight, that's for sure.
Pam says, I want my 80s and the wind to stop blowing.
Yeah, that wind was cold today. So the answer to this is...
D, Orma Lee. Jeff says, be right back, getting a drink out of the kit. Like, yes, kitchen is outside, LOL.
Yeah.
Yeah. Know. Tana says, rain snow mix here tonight. Oh, stay warm, Tana.
Yeah. Yeah, that upper area, Ohio Valley and all that, they're getting rain snow mix up there. It's like, huh?
Yeah. It's still in that season where they can get.
Next question. How many children were in the Hamner family, which inspired the Waltons? A, 9. B, 8, C, 7, or D, 6? And if Misha is on here, she would have seen that in the museum.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Gypsy and the Vanilla Gorilla. Hello. Good to see ya.
That's another Jeff.
John says up here in Ohio we can have all 4 seasons in 1 week.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
we've had that in a day before.
Yeah.
It's crazy weather.
Yes, rain snow mix tonight.
Sun tomorrow.
Sun tomorrow. Wow.
See.
John says in Ohio we've had all 4 seasons in 1 week. Yep.
Okay. I know Jeff went to get a drink from his outdoor kitchen, but I'll still do it. So the answer on this one is
B, 8. Jeff says we had all 4 in 1 day here in Pigeon Forge.
Yeah. Go warm to cold.
Blaine says South Carolina sees all 4 seasons in a day. I was getting oil change this morning. I seen coats early on, shorts later in the afternoon, and thunderstorms. We just needed snow today.
Yeah, you're not going to see snow down that way. Next question. Which Walton child had an official room of their own in the Walton house? A, John Boy, B, Mary Ellen, C, Aaron, or D, Jim Bob? Yes, I have to have easy questions too.
Mm-hmm. Gypsy says, my hiking gear consists of a raincoat, a winter jacket, and sandals. LOL. There you go. John says, I think Mother Nature is off her meds. She doesn't know what season it is.
That's funny.
Well, I've declared when it's this time of the year that it's sprinter.
Yeah, well,
because it's really spring, but we have winter-like weather.
Yeah, we usually get at least a frost or a freeze in April anyway before it stops.
Yeah. And I know here, usually they tell you don't put like tomatoes or peppers in the ground until like maybe even the middle part of April, sometimes even the 3rd week of April.
Yeah.
So Jeff says dogwood winter right now.
So the answer to this one is, well,
it's still answering.
Yeah, I see that.
Sprinter, love it. And in the morning, I still sprint to the car. And Jeff says then it's blackberry winter in May.
So the answer to this is
A, John Boy.
Good night, John Boy.
Yeah.
Next question. Which child loved the Jessica Girl spy books? A, Mary Ellen. B, Elizabeth. C, John Boy. Or D, Aaron.
Missy says, Sprinter, that's cute, Connie.
Gypsy D, Aaron, guess.
John says, just think before long, you people in the South will have to put up with cicadas. I know.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, I know. Wait.
A double round, they said. It's going to be
it's one of the plagues or something.
No, those are locusts. It's not cicadas. I just hope they don't.
We have enough with the Joro spiders in the summer.
Gosh. Those are nightmares.
Those crazy things, those spiders. They're all over the place.
Yeah, I think we average probably about 1,000 in our yard at a time.
Jeff says, looking forward to the singing bugs. Blaine says, I don't mind cicadas. I'll take that over mosquitoes.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
So the answer to this one is
B, Elizabeth. Missy says, I agree, Blaine.
Yeah, better than
Thomas
stink bugs.
Better
I
than
agree.
Stink bugs, yeah. William says, jar them for fish bait.
Oh my gosh.
Jeff says, amen, Blaine.
Next question. In which season was Joe Connolly and Ronnie Claire Edwards credited for their parts at the beginning of the show? A, 7th, B, 9th, C, 8th, or D, 3rd?
That's an interesting question.
Because they didn't get credited till later on. Not the first two, that's for sure. Now you got to remember who Joe Connolly and Ronnie Claire Edwards were.
Yeah.
To know the answer.
Missy says, them darn stink bugs. Yeah, they're annoying. Dennis says, I'm just answering what Teresa tells me because I didn't watch the show. Tana says, no idea.
That's where we're at.
Jeff says, surprised Fred hasn't told on me for not being able to catch the goblin shark, LOL. Thomas says, I know who they are, just not the answer.
I'm not going to tell on you because you can catch the shark that I caught 4 of already.
Blaine says, Dennis, that's what I've been doing for 17 years, answering what my wife says. Oh, Missy says to William, good idea.
Yeah, just told on himself.
Gypsy says, I've only seen a couple episodes. Blaine says, Jeff just told on himself. Yep.
Jeff says, why not, LOL. All right. So the answer on this one is
B, 9th.
Took 9 seasons till I
Blaine
got
says,
to
Fred,
Corbin.
you teach him how to fish. He's clear.
Well, there are some fish that I can't seem to get that he gets all the time. Yet there's some ones like these sharks that he's not getting that I got, which makes no sense.
Dennis says, this will make 27 years, Blaine. Wow. Blaine says, Jeff, I'm level 16 and almost caught it on level 15 yesterday.
Yeah.
At least those fish you don't have to clean.
Yeah. I wouldn't want to clean a goblin shark. Those are ugly looking things.
John says, do they have cicadas in VR to use for bait?
No, they don't. They don't. That would probably be an interesting suggestion after all of that.
All right.
Next question. What was Rose's granddaughter's name? A, Gladys, B, Serena, C, Jenny, or D, Amy?
Jeff says, heck yeah, Blaine. You got it, and we'll be at 20 before long. Pam says, I haven't had time to fish this week, but level 20 on everything.
Wow. I'm not level 20 on everything.
Hey, Gary.
Gary, welcome.
Blaine says, grasshopper and crickets and worms in VR.
Yeah.
Oh, my.
And don't forget the crawfish.
Jeff says, wow, Pam, you're blistering the fishing game.
Yeah. Yeah, and I haven't even said that one name yet and Gary showed up.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean I won't. Oh no, Gary, I win. Okay, so the answer to this one is
B, Serena.
Now, wasn't Serena related to someone else in that other show we had last week, Bewitched? Cousin Serena?
Oh, yeah. Serena. Well, they like to use that name, I guess.
Oh, wow. Caught your first swordfish last week? Wow.
Blaine says, Gary, I was declared winner at 8:03. Pam says, caught my first swordfish last week.
Yeah, those are fun to catch.
William says, Little House also?
Yeah, we've done that. Yeah, I know, level 20.
Gary says, LOL, they didn't know I was going to be here, so they had to take it back.
Next question. Which two main characters had a drinking problem? Not just in the show, but referred to as well, as in real life. A, John and Ike. B, Cora Beth and Ike. C, Cora Beth and Olivia. Or D, John and Cora Beth. And there goes Gary with his answers because he doesn't know the answers. Behemoths or maggots as bait and VR.
Oh my.
No?
William says, didn't the girl play in Little House? The girl that played Serena?
Yeah.
I don't remember her being in.
I don't have that answer. I don't know that stuff. That would be good.
I don't remember that character playing in Little House.
Blade.
Blade says, I see why Pam won't fish with me. She's beyond my level. Jeff says, I broadcasted our fishing game the other night to the whole campground.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, wow.
And then he was losing
entertainment.
He was losing signal or something.
Pam says, oh, Blaine, I'll fish with you anytime. Okay, so the answer
is
D, John and Corbeth.
Yeah, they both had drinking problems. Next question. Who was the sheriff? A, Max Klinger. B, Buford Justice. C, Ep Bridges. Or D, Sam Rivers. Or E, Gary Beltloop.
Blaine says he had people looking through his goggles. They were shocked.
Yeah, I know. He let them look through. Like,
wow.
Yeah, there was some lady who's like, that doesn't sound like Jeff.
Gary says, of course. Jeff says, I forgot about that, Blaine.
Yeah. And we get people on there. Even sometimes some of the kids that go on there are civil. Some of them I boot out of there when I'm saying because they're so annoying. I had some kid yesterday on vacation in England from Romania. That was different.
Yeah. Some of those kids, I can hear their...
Oh my gosh, they're loud.
Loud noises or loud conversations. Gary says, MASH, Smokey, and the Bandit. I don't know. And the Waltons.
Oh, yeah. Max Klinger, MASH. Smokey the
Blaine
Bandit.
says some of those 13 years drop. Oh, 13 years old drops those F-bombs. Wow.
Yes, they do.
Oh, yeah. They don't know how to talk any other way.
No. So the answer is...
William says, I remember Ep.
Yep, it's Ep.
C, Ep
What
Bridges.
kind of name is Ep?
I don't know.
He was shorted on his name.
Jeff says, shoot, Blaine, 7 years old. Do it too.
Yeah, they do.
Oh, that's terrible.
They are.
I find that disturbing.
I do.
You know, if they talk like that, their parents probably talk like that too in front of them. Gary says, I demand a recount. William says, hey, did you do that?
Next question. John Boy was sweet on what girl during the first few seasons? A, Jenny Klein. B, Sally Struttlemeyer. C, Cassie May. Or D, Marcia Laurie. These are all names that he was sweet on at one point, but which one was in the first few seasons?
Oh, yeah, I remember. Yeah.
Yeah.
John Boy got around.
Yes, he did. He got around a lot.
Gary says, if it will help, I can put them in a different order. D, C, B, A. Gypsy says B, moths or white fly maggots, a.k.a. gentles, are very good pan fish bait.
Well, maybe you
Gary
put in the
says,
game.
he was the original playa.
Playa.
Jeff says, I will go with B. Sally straddle me.
Oh, Jeff.
Blade says, gonna be listening, gonna be up on step stool. Time to clean the AC vents in the RV. My ceilings are 5 foot tall like Jeff's. William says Mary Ellen was jealous of Marcia.
Well, if they're 5 foot tall, why do you need a step stool? All right. So
he says his ceilings aren't
5 feet. Aren't 5 feet. Okay. So the answer to this is
D. Marcia Woolery.
Marcia.
She was acted like a snob.
She was a snob. Next question. Why did Grandpa like the Baldwin ladies? A. Grandpa dated Miss Mamie. B. They would let him drive their car. Yeah, right. C. They would give him money. Or D. They made the recipe.
Gypsy says, Marcia.
Yeah, exactly.
The recipe.
The original moonshine. I think everybody knows this one.
Uh-huh.
Move along here because time. So the answer to this one is
D. They made the recipe.
The original moonshine.
Gary says, but for the record, A, B, C, D.
Next question. Who tried to give the book The Fastidious Wife to Cindy? A. Corbeth. B. Olivia. C. Cindy's mother. Or D. Mary Ellen.
Jeff says, I was playing with Cha-Cha, Fred, before I came in here. LOL.
Cha-Cha?
Jeff says, in Super Rumble.
Oh. Not again. Ugh.
Okay, you gotta explain that one. Gary says, I'm mixing them up. Hope y'all appreciate this. Absolutely, Gary.
So you got different levels that you on Super Rumble. And I think Cha-Cha was like 71.
Oh my.
Yeah. Well, last time when we first got on with Blaine, Blaine was at like 38. I'm only at like level 6.
Jeff says I showed her Action Land also.
And then you blew her head off.
Jeff's such a nice guy.
He blows heads off. Are you kidding me?
Gary says I would think it would be Corbeth.
She had no chance in there. Yep.
Level 45 or so.
Yeah, see? Very high up.
Hey, Snaky Holler.
Hey, welcome. So the one that gave the book The Fastidious Wife was...
A. Corbeth.
Yeah, figures.
Yep, she was always trying to make everyone else think that she knew everything.
Yep. Next question. All. In The Matchmaker, why did Corbeth come to stay with the Waltons? A. Her car broke down. B. She heard that Ike Gotsey wasn't married. C. She wanted Olivia's recipe for applesauce cake. Or D. Her mother had died.
Gary says she was an early Karen.
Yeah, really, Corbeth was an early Karen. And she was a drunkard.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'll have to show she was one of the two that had a drinking problem. I think she was showed it more later on in the seasons.
Well, there was an episode where she was drunk.
Yeah.
She had a drinking problem.
Yeah, that's right. Forgot about that one.
Gypsy says C was her real intent, but D.
Okay. Still seeing answers coming in. If I don't see another answer coming in 10 seconds, I'm going to click. The answer is... So the answer is...
D. Her mother had died.
Next question. Who liked Corbeth in Doe Hill, but was too shy to tell her? A. J.D. Pickett. B. Ike Gotsey. C. Roger Westerby. Or D. John Walton. Doe Hill. They had a bunch of deer there. Doe Hill.
Kathy Ireland.
No. Why would Kathy Ireland like Corbeth?
Blaine says E. Sam Walton.
Good grief. Blaine.
Gary says she was a freak. Gypsy says it's where the money is made on Doe Hill.
Missy's laughing.
Gary says she had her groove on.
Answer to this one is... people don't think they know the answer, but the answer is...
C. Roger Westerby. Now, that was in Doe Hill. Now, when she went to Walton's Mountain, that was a different thing. Yep.
Next question. Ike and Jim Bob tried to strike it rich by finding what element in the mountain? A. Uranium. B. Silver. C. Gold. Or D. Oil.
Gary says recount. Missy says y'all are not right. Gary says rigged.
Oh, Gary.
Gypsy says Roger that fisty boy.
Yeah, I remember that episode. Trying to use a Geiger counter to find the element.
Uh-huh.
And the Geiger counter didn't work the way it's supposed to. They found something else.
Seems like they were always trying to do something.
Get rich schemes. Yep. They were always in cahoots with each other trying to get rich. I know somebody always was trying to do get rich schemes. That never worked. So the answer to this one is
A. Uranium.
Yep. Next question. Why was Ike arrested by the FBI in the furlough? A. They wanted to know how to get the recipe. B. He was caught driving without a permit. C. He was selling items without ration stamps. Or D. He didn't respond to a draft letter.
Gary says, I have found if I throw out a random number from time to time, I am usually right.
Well, when you throw out every single letter... that usually means, Gary, you need to unplug Google and replug it back in so it can reset.
Gypsy says one of the schemes worked. Walton's was a hit.
Yeah.
Oh, the schemes worked. Walton's was a hit. Yeah. Gary says, I don't use Google. I'm at work.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
That's right. Yeah.
That's true. You don't want to get in trouble.
Besides me and Google are in an argument.
That's funny.
William says Lorna is asking me for the answers.
Oh no, here we go again.
Uh-oh.
Exactly. Difficult at the moment.
Gypsy says YouTube is Google? ? Same thing.
So the answer to this is
D. He didn't respond to a draft letter.
Yeah. And then they realized the age was wrong.
Yeah, they had his birth date wrong.
Yeah. So I think they had the last two numbers reversed is what it was. And
I think so,
made him so much younger.
Gypsy says draft dodger.
Yep. Next question. What was Corbet's favorite opera? A. La Traviata. B. Carmen. C. Ada. Or D. La Boheme.
Gary says, I don't know. I'm old. Missy says, yep. William says, I led her astray. We both missed it.
The previous one.
Yep.
Both missed it. Okay, well, so now William's got A, Lorna's got D.
Missy says E. Kathleen, Ireland.
Oh, good one there, Missy.
Gary says, we all need to stay united, so whatever I say, y'all repeat. There's strength in numbers. Gary says, LOL, I love you, Missy. Jeff says A or D.
Boy, wait till you see the answer, Jeff. So the answer is
B, Carmen.
And both Lorna and William got it wrong. So they both were in agreement of not being right. Next question. According to Day of Infamy, Corbeth always wanted A, daughter, B, son, C, cat, or D, a good perm. Oh, on these, William says he needs to go with the majority.
Oh.
So everybody's pretty much almost answered.
It's still answering.
Still answering.
Gary says, I am the majority, William.
Does that mean he's the walrus? You know the Beatles song? I am the walrus.
Oh, goodness.
Yep.
Gary says, if you guess all 4 answers, 1 right, 3 wrong, does that make you the biggest loser? That's a good point.
That's a good point, yes. Because if 1 is right and the second one is wrong, that minus is out, and the other 2 would minus it out.
Jeff says, I'm glad there is not
D's answer.
D. Gary says, nope, makes me right. Missy says, I know Tana, the good perm.
So the answer on this is
B, son.
And the reason it's not a daughter is because Amy was already adopted.
Gary says, so I'm hiding the correct answer. I don't want to make it easy on y'all.
Oh, yeah, right. Next question. According to the indiscretion, where was Amy? A, in the hospital. B, she ran away from home. C, at school in Doe Hill. Or D, at college.
Missy says, Jeff, sir. Gary says, in the haystack. Jeff says, Missy caught on to my comment, LOL.
Yeah? Oh, good grief.
Jeff's always throwing stuff out there.
Yes, he does. We're going to have to move along here to get this done. We got a few more questions.
Jeff says, I'm awful, I know.
She was in a state of shame. So the answer to this is
C, at school in Doe Hill.
Yep. Next question. In the attack, what did Ike leave in his will for Ben and Jim Bob? A, his guns and fishing poles. B, his motorcycle. C, the store. Or D, $200 each. Oh my gosh, Blaine.
He says, that's one of the reasons we love you, Jeff. Blaine says, Jeff, someone has to be awful since I'm a saint. Gary says, I made it obvious for y'all in that time. Jeff says, LOL, thank y'all.
This question's a little tougher, and people may think it's easy. We got this one. 1, 2.
Blaine says, you're welcome.
4 questions more.
Missy says, same here, Blaine.
So the answer to this is
A, his guns and fishing poles.
Yep.
William says, did Ike ever have 400?
Nope. Not during those times. That's exactly the point. Next question. Ike and Corbeth were busted for selling rationed items without ration stamps to whom? A, the Baldwin ladies. B, Kathy Ireland. C, Rose. Or D, Olivia. Don't throw it in there. What? But he came so early. Oh, look at Gary.
Just like BBB.
I had to throw one in.
William says, Kathy aged well. Missy says, I don't know. B, perhaps. Gary says, yes, she did, to William.
Good grief. So the answer to this is
A, the Baldwin ladies.
Yeah, not Kathy Ireland. Oh, you wish there, Jeff. Or Jeff and Gary. Next question. What business venture finally worked out for Corbeth? A, dance instructor. B, beautician. C, real estate. Or D, waitress.
Gary's like, recount.
Recount.
Missy says, nice, Tana. Yeah, she was, 3 out of the 4
were ventures.
Gary says, I'm literally giving it to y'all on a silver platter.
Yeah, the only problem is 3 of his answers are wrong.
Jeff says, what show did the Quaker Oats guy play in? I forgot. Wilford Brimley.
Family.
And what did he say? There's a bonus for you, Jeff.
Yeah.
What was his saying in that commercial? William says, Fred, you tired? Missy says, A sounds good to me too, then. Hey, Spaceman.
Hey, Spaceman.
Spaceman says, I thought she operated a Buc-ee's. Yeah, in today's world, probably would be.
Yep.
Jeff says, them Quaker Oats give them diabetes.
Ugh.
Gary says, now that's a good cup of coffee. Missy says, hey. Jeff says, heck, I don't know. Didn't he always say it's the right thing to do?
Yes, it is. That's what he always said. And Spaceman
William says, laid back, looking for somewhere to put your feet. Yep. All right, sit up.
Yeah. Now, Spaceman, I put your 2 suggestions on the
Blaine
the
says
wheel,
Spaceman is older since I seen him on here last. Happy belated.
Yeah, his birthday.
Oh, yeah. Happy birthday.
Yep.
Jeff says, all I know is that the Quaker Oats gave him diabetes. LOL.
Yeah.
Wow.
So the answer is
C, real estate.
Next question.
Jeff says he does the commercial for that. LOL.
In the celebration, how many refrigerators does Ike buy and try to sell? A, 100. B, 25. C, 200. or D, 50? Next to last question.
Spaceman says, thank you. I'm sure you'll find them trivial. They both had a great history of shows.
Yeah, I saw that. Got it. Them both bookmarked. So
Missy's saying happy birthday to Spaceman.
Yeah.
Tana's saying happy birthday to Spaceman.
All right, so the answer to this one is
D, 50.
And he couldn't sell them. Don't know why, but
yeah,
bought him at the wrong time. Thought he could make a buck.
Gary says, I told you.
No, he said, I told you.
Told you. Bam.
And finally, the last question of the night. What is blue? A cow. B, a mule. C, a peacock. Or D, a dog. Did Brimley show up in the Waltons at one time?
Oh. Yeah, maybe he did.
He could have.
Jeff says, I asked my phone.
Well,
yeah, I mean,
it's possible.
Yeah, I think he may have. Yeah. I forgot about that.
It just wasn't Grandpa.
That's interesting. William says Blue outran a thoroughbred one time. Spaceman says don't forget Eclipse on Monday. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay.
This is like, you're hot, Gary.
So the answer to blue, besides being a color.
Uh-huh. B, a mule. Gary says LOL, I'm on fire, Missy.
And that was the last question. So next week we won't be live. Gonna be back in 2 weeks. And the reason is, now, clarification. We won't be doing trivia next week. I may go live on Monday.
But you'll see why.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's not for sure, but
yeah.
Yeah. So without saying anything.
I'm not gonna say what I'm doing or where I'll be. Only one person, well, maybe two people know where. But I'm not saying, and we'll keep that quiet. Maybe 3 people. I don't know. I told the other one, no, not.
Missy says, you speaking Spanish up in here, sir? Blaine says, here's the answer. I do know. Gary didn't win. Gary says, I demand y'all come back and give me my trivia.
All right, so.
Jeff says, I'm not going to tell either. Yeah, Blaine says, have fun and be safe.
Yep. So.
William says, I had to at least tie with Lorna. Yeah. Gary says, I habla español de... I do not know what that is. Missy says, Fred and Connie are coming to Kentucky to see me?
No.
Oh, that would be awesome.
No.
But that's not it.
That is not it.
Hey, Joy and Donnie, somebody's going to the eclipse. Make sure you put a filter on your camera. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Well, yeah, I know. If you're going to be at the eclipse and you're going to record the eclipse, you better have a filter. You also better have a filter for your eyes.
Yes. Jeff says, hey to Smoky Mountain Blessed.
And Joy recently had a birthday, too.
Oh, happy birthday, Joy.
Yeah. Yeah,
That's right. I think
it was yesterday.
With that. Yeah.
Yeah, yesterday.
Okay.
And They stayed at a motel on the river in Gatlinburg.
Oh, nice.
Hope you had a good birthday, Joy. But for the trivia that's in 2 weeks, still gonna do the wheel. So that way we can see what next will be. In a van down by the river. Okay, so let's get this wheel going.
Missy says I've made me a cereal box rig. Plastic clips. I didn't have the glasses.
Oh, that's right. You can do
yeah,
that too.
You
The
can
pinhole.
Do that. Yeah.
I did that a long time ago.
Yep. Joy and Donnie said, thanks. I celebrated my birthday yesterday and all month. LOL. There you go. William says, birthday. I thought they were honeymooning again.
All right, let me spin this wheel so we can get this going here. Oh, I'm going to remove something here.
What do you mean that's no longer? What?
I had to remove Bewitched because Bewitched was done already.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So, now let's spin the wheel. Minus the sound. Night Court. Oh.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Spaceman says, I've seen Donnie's nice painting on the wall. William says, I dream of Jeannie.
Yeah.
Blaine's like, big money, no whammies. Gary's like, we want sound effects, Fred.
Sorry, Gary.
Jeff's excited. He's saying, woohoo. Gary says, can you mimic them for us? Jeff says the original one, right?
Yes, the original Night Court, not the remake.
Yeah, the original.
With Richard Mall as
William's like, who's up for spin again? Tana says, thanks, Fred and Connie. Good night, everyone. Thanks for coming in, Tana. Good night.
Yeah, we're going to stick with Night Court.
I guess we'll stick with Night Court because I think a few people out there like it.
And that will be 2 weeks from tonight.
Joy and Donnie Joy says Donnie had a nice door open to go paint at a local place. God is good. Keep watching.
Oh, great.
Very nice. David says, yay, another good show tonight. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
Thank you so much for coming in. Jeff says, enjoyed it. Good night, everyone. Dennis says, I like it. Okay. All right. Well, we're gonna leave y'all, and thanks for coming tonight to do trivia with us. And like Fred was saying, we'll see you in 2 weeks.
Yep.
And then it will be Night Court.
Yeah, and you never know. One of us may pop up somewhere sometime next week. We don't know. We just gotta wait and see. And Jeff and Blaine, who knows? Maybe I'll show up.
William says
on the boat or on the lakefront. We'll see.
Had fun. It's always good to play against my honey. Dennis says good night, y'all. Joy says we just got home from Gatlinburg. Pam says thanks, Fred and Connie. Good night, y'all. And Deb says night, everyone. Thanks, Fred and Connie. Missy says thanks as always, Fred and Connie. Missy says in Kentucky. Jeff says I'm going to Meta World.
Okay.
All right, good night, everybody.
Good night.